Once, in a small village nestled between green hills, there lived a girl named Aisha. Every morning she watched the boys walk to school with their books. Their laughter sounded like a song she could not sing. Aisha's world was her home, and the small market where she helped her mother. She dreamed of learning to read the words on the shop signs. She wished she could write her own name. Her heart ached for knowledge, a world she could only see from a distance. She believed that a pencil and a book held a special kind of magic, a power that could change everything for a girl like her. One day, a new teacher came to the village. The teacher, a kind woman with a warm smile, decided to open the school doors for everyone, including the girls. Aisha's father was hesitant at first, worried about old traditions. But her mother saw the fire in Aisha's eyes and convinced him. The next morning, with a worn-out notebook in her hand and her heart beating like a drum, Aisha walked to school. She took her first step on a long road. It was a step not just for her, but for all the girls who would follow her path, each one a promise of a brighter future. Inside the classroom, a new universe opened up. Aisha learned about numbers that could count the stars in the sky. She learned about letters that could build words and words that could build stories and ideas. She was no longer just a girl from a small village. She was an explorer discovering new lands on the pages of her books. The teacher told her that education was a light. It was a light that no one could ever take away from her. This light would guide her through darkness and help her find her own way in the world, making her strong and independent. Aisha's journey was not always easy. Some people in the village whispered that a girl's place was not in a classroom. They believed she should be learning to cook and clean, not to read and write. But Aisha did not listen to their doubts. Every word she learned made her stronger. Every problem she solved made her more confident. She knew that her education was more than just for herself. It was a gift she would one day share with her family, her community, and her world, proving that one educated girl can start a powerful change. When a girl like Aisha gets an education, she does not keep that knowledge to herself. It is like planting a seed that grows into a strong tree, providing for the whole family. An educated woman can understand how to manage money better. She can read contracts, understand interest rates, and make smart financial decisions for her household. This means the family's small income can be stretched further. It can be used to buy more nutritious food, improve their home, or save for the future. Her knowledge becomes a shield that protects her family from poverty and hardship. Educated mothers raise healthier children. A woman who can read can understand instructions from a doctor or on a medicine bottle. She learns about nutrition and hygiene, ensuring her babies are strong and well-fed. She knows the importance of vaccinations and regular health checkups. Studies from countries like Bangladesh have shown this clearly. When more girls went to school, child mortality rates dropped significantly. The health of the entire family improves because a mother's education is the first and most important medicine for her children, a lesson passed down through generations. Furthermore, an educated mother is the best first teacher a child can have. She reads stories to her children, helping them develop a love for learning from a young age. She can help them with their homework and encourage them to stay in school. This creates a cycle of education. Her children, both boys and girls, are more likely to finish school and pursue higher education themselves. The seed of knowledge she received grows into a forest of learning, lifting her entire family tree to greater heights. Her home becomes the first school, a place where curiosity is nurtured and dreams are encouraged. This cycle has a direct impact on a family's earnings. When children are educated, they can get better jobs when they grow up. They can become doctors, engineers, teachers, or entrepreneurs. This means they can support their parents in their old age and provide a better life for their own children. It all starts with one girl going to school. In places like rural India, programs that help girls finish their secondary education have shown that for every extra year of school, a woman's future wages can increase by up to 20%. This transforms not just one life, but the destiny of an entire family. When women are educated, they do not just improve their homes, they become powerful engines for the entire economy. An educated woman is more likely to find a formal job. She can work as a teacher, a nurse, a manager, or a scientist. This is not just good for her, it is good for the country. When more women join the workforce, a country's productivity increases. There are more people paying taxes, which means the government has more money to build better roads, hospitals, and schools for everyone. Her salary is a contribution to the nation's strength and prosperity. Educated women are not just employees. They are also innovators and entrepreneurs. With an education, a woman gains the confidence and skills to start her own business. She might open a small shop, a tailoring business, or even a technology company. In many African nations like Ghana and Uganda, women are leading the way in entrepreneurship. They create jobs for others in their communities, helping to reduce unemployment. A woman's business is often a source of great pride and a beacon of hope, showing other women what is possible when they are given a chance to learn and grow. The presence of educated women in the workplace also makes businesses better. Diverse teams with both men and women are more creative and better at solving problems. Women bring different perspectives and ideas to the table, leading to better products and services. Companies with more women in leadership positions have been shown to be more profitable. When women are included in economic life, everyone wins. They challenge old ways of thinking and push industries to innovate, making the entire marketplace more dynamic and competitive for the future. This economic participation has a ripple effect that spreads throughout society. When women earn their own income, they gain more say in their households and communities. They become leaders, participating in local councils and government. They advocate for policies that benefit women and children, such as better healthcare and safer communities. This creates a more just and equitable society for all citizens. The journey from a classroom to a boardroom or a business is a journey that transforms a woman's life, and in doing so, transforms the very fabric of her nation. The story of a single girl like Aisha, when multiplied by millions, tells the story of how a whole country can become richer, healthier, and stronger. The evidence is clear from all corners of the world. Nations that invest in girls' education see their economies grow faster. A World Bank report found that limited educational opportunities for girls could cost countries between $15 to $30 trillion in lost lifetime productivity and earnings. When girls are educated, they become a powerful force for economic progress, unlocking a nation's full potential. Look at South Korea, a country that transformed itself from poverty to prosperity in just a few decades. A key part of its success was its commitment to educating all its citizens, including its girls. As women became more educated, they entered the workforce in large numbers, contributing to the country's economic miracle. Similarly, in Ireland, the expansion of free secondary education for girls in the late 1960s is linked to the country's incredible economic growth in the following decades. When a nation educates its daughters, it is investing in its own future success. This economic growth is deeply connected to a nation's health and stability. Educated societies are healthier societies. When women are educated, birth rates tend to fall, and families become smaller and more sustainable. This reduces the strain on a country's resources. Moreover, educated citizens are more likely to engage in democratic processes and demand better governance. This leads to more stable and peaceful societies, which are more attractive for investment and development. A peaceful nation is a prosperous nation, and education for all is the foundation of that peace. So the path forward is clear. For every girl who dreams of a book, for every community that wishes for a better life, the answer is education. We must work together, governments, communities, and individuals, to break down the barriers that keep girls out of school. We must build more schools, train more teachers, and challenge the outdated beliefs that hold women back. When we let girls learn, we let nations rise. The future of our world is in a classroom, in the hands of a young girl holding a pencil. Let us give her the chance to write a new, more hopeful story for us all.